challenge today, New York Times, January 1st. So I started recording when I did the easy one and the recording didn't save. So unfortunately, I cannot go back and redo it, but I did a lot of explaining on how to do the puzzle. So I'll redo it here for the medium part. So all the numbers in the box tells you what the sum of those boxes need to be. The colors just tells you what boxes that number applies to. So this 10 is purple. These boxes are purple. So these two need to add up to the number 10 or whatever number is here. This number is 10. These two are the same color. Was that aqua? These two need to add up to 10 and 10. This is less than 3. So these two boxes combined have to be less than 3, which means it has to be less than, or it has to be either 2, 1, or 0, which are the blanks, these right here, combined. So 0, 1, and 2 between these two for this blue to make this correct. The single ones we love. This is a 6. There's only one box, so we know that this has to be a 6. And here's another 6, and it's shared by the same color of these 3 boxes. So these 3 boxes need to add up to 6. And that's basically what the colors mean and the numbers or symbols associated with those colors. So now I start with the process of elimination. So I try to figure out an idea of where some of these are going to be placed. So we have 3 10s. We have a 10 here, a 10 here, and a 10 here. There are only 2 ways, because these are only 2 boxes apiece, there's only 2 ways we can come up with 10. Either a 6 and a 4 or 2 5s. That's the only way we can get 10, and we need to do that 3 times in this puzzle. So how many do we have here? We have 2 4s and 3 6s. So 2 6s and 2 4s are going to be used in these 2, and 2 5s to make the other 10. And that is how those are going to be allocated. Now, which one is going to be the hard part? So we know both 4s are going to be in one of these sections. So if we got 2 4s, 2 6s, and 2 5s, how do we come up with 6 between the rest of them? So we can we know 2 6s and 2 4s. We know the 5s are going to go somewhere. So it's either going to go here, or here, or here. So we're going to have to do some playing around here. If the 5s are going to go here, we need a 6 and a 4. So that has to be 6. This is 6 by itself. This 10 needs a 6 and a 4. Okay, so that's true. 0 is less than 3, so that's true. This is 6, that's 10. Now we need to make 6 here. So right now we have 5. To make this 6, we need a 1. We do not have a 1. So we know that this is not true. So how do we get 6? So all the 2 4s and the 3 6s are accounted for. So what we have left is a blank, 2 blanks, a 3, another blank, and 2 2s, 3 2s. So this 3 and a 1 would be an even number for 4, and we don't have a 1. So this 6 is going to be 3 2s, 1, 2, and 3. So that's how we are going to have to correspond these between them. All the 2s need to go in this box. All 3 2s. So we know this is 6, and this has to be 6 and 4. So this cannot go here. This box here is out by itself. There's nothing on the sides of it. So the single domino is going to have to go vertical right here. Cannot go anywhere else. So that can be a 2. The other 2 has to be in this box for us to complete the 6. I mean, so we could do like a 4, 2, and a blank. That would be 6. But remember, our 4s are already accounted for. We only have 2, and they have to go in here to help these 10s. So this box cannot be there because this one is true because it needs to be a 6, but this is 3. And between these two boxes, it has to be less than 3. Not less than or equal to 3. It has to be either 2, 1, or 0 added together between these two. So this cannot be true. This also cannot be true for the same reason, although we do need a 6 here. The 3 is also not going to go here because that'll be more than 6. So has to go here. And the other 2 has to go here for that to be true. For this to be true, the pink has to be 6. This 2 has to be here. But this has to be 6. So this cannot be true. So therefore, the 2, which has to be here, is going to, the 4 is here, which again, 6 and 4, is going to make this 10. So the 6 has to go in this box again. The blank cannot be down because this has to equal 10. I just realized I have a 6, 3 over here. Okay. Now I am stuck. Because there's 2 6s there. So, yeah, keep trying. 2 6s there. No one's paying attention. This needs to be 10. So, this 6 3 has to be here. The 3 is not going to go in here. This is going to make this 6 not complete. The 3 can't go in here because we need a 6 4 5. Can't go here. The 3 can't be here. So, this 3 has to be in this blank space that's not accounted for. Yeah, I know. So this has to be 10. So we need the 4 to go there. And we still need it to be 2 on the other side. So that's 10 now. That's 10. And this 6 is going to make that 10. And the 2s. And can I go back? And this, which is 0, 2 blanks, is less than 3. 6. Here's your 10. 10. These 3 add up to 6. So that's that one. Now